I now ask you to remain seated as the graduates enter the gymnasium. If you direct your attention to the screens, we will now watch a brief video. Now please rise at the sounding of the fanfare for the academic and chancellor's procession as they enter the gymnasium.
Good morning. I declare the 105th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Chichu, Dr. Fearon, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. It is my pleasure this morning to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Shirley Chichu, Chancellor of Brock University, Dr. Gervin Fearon, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University, Ms. Carol Jacobs, Elder in Residence and member of the Cayuga Bear Clan, Mr. Gary Comerford, Chair, Brock University Board of Trustees, Mr. Reggie Leach, this morning's honorary degree recipient and our guest to deliver the convocation address, Dr. Jens Corson, mace bearer and Brock University Senate, Dr. Greg Finn, Vice President Academic and Provost, Dr. Brian Power, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President Research, Dr. James Mandigo, Vice Provost, Enrollment and International. Dr. Anna Lathrop, Vice Provost, Teaching, Learning, and Student Success. Dr. Diane DuPont, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Dr. Adam McNeil, recipient of the Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching. Dr. Peter Titus, Dean, Faculty of Applied Health Sciences. And Ms. Erin Matheny, President, Brock Alumni Association. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, student and staff representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Chichu to deliver words of welcome.
Good morning. I'd like to first thank the drummers for their song. I want to acknowledge the traditional territories of the many nations that I am standing on. I am honored to be part of this ceremony. Elder Carol Jacobs, doesn't she look cool up there with those glasses? Reggie Leach, former NHL player, President Fearon, Board of Trustees, and senators, senior administrators, distinguished faculty, alumni, proud parents and family members, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2019. I welcome you to this graduation ceremony to celebrate all the achievements that had brought you here today, and to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. It is a special honor for me to be with you today. A graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in our lives because you have come to the end of a long journey. This ceremony tells you and your families that you are now prepared to begin another journey to achieve future goals. Trust is one of the grandfather teachings in my culture. Creating a sense of trust is one of the most important factors when it comes to issues of employee performance in a company or in an organization. Trust is a critical teaching in my community, and it should be for all communities. Trust can form great relationships in personal ones, but also in professional relationships as well. Successful companies, businesses, stakeholders, and organizations are all built on relationships. What builds relationships? Trust is the foundation to increase productivity, improving a respectful place, an effective team, and it reduces time it takes to finish projects, proposals, decisions on issues, and so on. It's through your actions on a daily basis that people will develop trust towards you. Trust can be lost very quickly. It can be gone in an instant. When this happens, it is very hard rebuilding that trust. It will be the most challenging thing in your lives. You must hang on to trust with your coworkers once you have it. However, if you lose that trust, how do you regain it? It's through admitting, taking ownership, and acknowledging the mistakes you have made. You need to clearly articulate to your coworkers why everyone lost their trust in you. And you need to do this in person. Nothing else will make amends. Taking responsibility for the mistakes you make can take you a long way in your careers. Trust in the workplace is the key to your happiness and success. Trust is that fourth leg on the table. Without it, you get a wobbly table, and the company is not strong enough to stand, so it fails. Do not be that fourth leg, but work with the team. It will help you to be motivated, empowered, and engaged. Trust the team, and they in turn will trust you. Regaining trust is challenging. Do not rush the process. There will be levels of anger from your coworkers, but if you are honest and sincere in your acknowledgement, eventually you will regain their trust. Many of you today haven't heard about the residential schools, but the action today about that history is to move towards truth and reconciliation. But the First Nation people have to trust before we can speak the truth, the whole truth. Without trust, this nation will not revive and will not prosper. I trust that you graduates today will help make that change so that this great nation can thrive and we can all trust that our leaders will call for action. There will be many challenges and obstacles, but if you respect advice from your family, mentors, elders, you will overcome anything together. Sometimes we forget to thank those people closest to us. Do not forget about these people who sacrificed and did everything for you to be where you are today. I have a son that graduated, and I know how each of your parents feel today. It is the hardest thing to express. And if your parents haven't said how proud they are or how much they love you, it's because they can't. But believe me and believe it, because it shows in every single person's face in this room. This is the most important day in their lives, as they know they had done something wrong. Something right. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Congratulations to all your parents for a work well done, and let's give them a heartfelt applause. Now, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation awards ceremony open.
It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Gary Comerford, Chair of the Brock University Board of Trustees and former Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for the Reinsurance Group of America, who will present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal. Mr. Comerford has served on Brock's board since 2014. He currently serves on all board committees and serves on the University Senate. Please join me in welcoming the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Gary Comerford.
President Fearon, Chancellor Chichu, honored guests, faculty, staff, and graduates. Now, isn't this a great day to be at Brock University? Let's hear it. Now, I normally start up by saying it's a beautiful day outside and the sun is shining. Well, the sun may not be shining outside. The sun is certainly shining inside here. 2 weeks ago, I had the privilege of representing Brock University at a Council of University meetings in Kingston. And it's an opportunity where once a year, the chairs of the board and the vice chairs of the boards from across Canada, from all universities, get together and we talk about issues and concerns and ways to improve the educational system from a board perspective. So as there always is, there's the occasional cocktail party at these events. So I'm standing, looking rather lonely, and a gentleman comes up to me and says, "I hear you're from Brock University." I go, "Yes, I am." And he says, "What do you do?" And I said, "I'm the chair of the board." And he says to me, "What are you guys doing at Brock? You're hot. There are so many other universities wondering why you are becoming so successful and doing what you're doing." And a simple fact, I was just talking with Jamie Manigo, who's in charge of recruiting and getting everyone into Brock University, that our university right now, is recruiting students 4 times faster than the average university in Ontario. Isn't that fantastic? And that's what you're part of. But I want to emphasize that the success of Brock and what we're experiencing today has happened over a 50-plus year history. And it only happens because of the dedication of the people sitting on this stage here. It doesn't happen by accident, and it doesn't happen by a board showing up at a couple of meetings a year. It happens by the dedication of people like your president, President Fearon, and I think he deserves a big round of applause. Now, Gervin is finishing his 2nd year here at the university, and you can clearly see the mark. But what I see from a board perspective, when I see the research caliber that's being done at this university, when I see the faculty and I get an opportunity for them to share with me the experience, the research, and the teachings that they're doing in their class, that is what it's all about. And I really want to thank all the parents, all the supporters, and most importantly, the students here for a job very well done. The Board of Trustees recognize the commitment, dedication, and the sacrifice that it takes to become a graduate of Brock University. We take great pride in your achievements and share with you and your family in the celebration of your success. As part of this celebration, the Board of Trustees, which I represent, created a unique award in order to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements and contributions of graduating students. During this convocation ceremony, the Board of Trustees' Spirit of Brock Medal will be awarded to a graduate student who best exemplifies the spirit of Brock University and Sir Isaac Brock. A student who demonstrates any one or more of the qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement has been recommended to receive the award by their faculty dean. Today, I am honored to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal to Faculty of Applied Health Science graduate student Adley Bailey. Adley, please come up to the stage to receive your award. One way or another. Now, another round of applause. This exceptional student. Who's this? Once again, congratulations to all the students. We may have one student up here that has exemplified excellence at the university, but everyone sitting here today clearly has shown that. Thank you for graduating.
It certainly is a wonderful day here, isn't it? Congratulations again. As president of Brock University, Brock graduates, family members, friends, and dignitaries, I'd like to wish you a warm Brock welcome to all our proud supporters, family, and friends who have come to be part of this very special day. Today we celebrate our graduates and their hard work and dedication. Today we also give recognition to their loved ones, supporters and friends who have supported and encouraged them throughout their educational journey. Your Brock experience involved you experiencing, gaining from outstanding teaching, research excellence, opportunities in experiential and co-op education, and community engagement that helped forge the skills, knowledge, and values you will use in the future leadership and success initiatives that you engage in. Our graduates are getting the jobs today while also being poised for the careers of the future. Brock students graduate with the skills and knowledge and innovative thinking needed to support economic and business competitiveness, community development and prosperity, social justice, job creation, and prosperity throughout the entire region and beyond. I think this is simply to say, Brock is your university. I believe you would agree with me that your journey has been enabled by many supporters and contributors. Yes, of course, your direct supporters and family members. However, I think we would acknowledge that there are other supporters and individuals who've contributed to your success, including our faculty and staff, motivated alumni and donors, forward-thinking Board of Trustees and Senate members, and engaged community members. Indeed, it really is an honor for me to recognize some outstanding donors and contributors to the university that are here with us today as well. The university is a community, and the entire Brock community has provided the foundation for launching your future right here from this platform today. So as you walk across the stage, do know that you're transitioning from your past studies and education here at Brock to your future out there, in which you'll engage in such fantastic things that none of us at the moment can imagine the kinds of contributions that you'll make, but we rest assured that you'll be a part of them. We're joined today, as mentioned, by donors who have generously supported and provided student awards that have been part of helping so many of our students complete their academic program and have enabled them to indeed cross the stage here at Convocation today. Our graduates, dear graduates, I hope that when you're able, you too will follow the examples of these donors in helping others cross this very stage in years to come. Let's give all our donors a round of applause again. Graduates, today we recognize and celebrate your achievements and the completion of the degree requirements for graduation. Your education experience at Brock have prepared you to be an engaged citizen, critical thinker, and innovative member of society. You will contribute to the betterment of individuals, the transformation of communities, the leadership of not only Canada, but nations around the world, and indeed new possibilities for all of us, for all of humanity. I believe in Canada, we see how success and prosperity can be achieved when we work together in support of the betterment, the reconciliation, and the future of each other, and more broadly, the entire nation and world at large. Yet I also believe that you would agree with me when I say that our work is not yet all done. We still have to strive for progress in areas of health and wellness, the environment, the pursuit of peace and shared prosperity, social harmony, reconciliation, understanding, and even global access to educational opportunities. Indeed, the very fact that you're here as graduates today is a testimony to the possibilities for us all. The future will be shaped by many challenges, just to list a few, whether it's climate change, considerations relating to artificial intelligence, and many emerging developments that are at the forefront. We're still working together to ensure that individuals have a sense of belonging and connectedness, not only to their communities, but indeed to all communities, to all of humanity as a whole. And when I say this, I've had a chance to meet, to see so many of you. Sometimes it's early in the morning, sometimes it's late at night, always dedicated and enthusiastic. And as a result, I can say with confidence that I have absolute confidence that you will go out and leave this university and make a difference in the world. You are prepared to participate and assist in the building of great communities, whether here in the Niagara region or around the globe. I look forward to your continued engagement with the university as alumni. I look forward to seeing the fantastic things that you will do in the future. Indeed, it's your day, on your special day, to each of you, I say congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to those who have supported you. Congratulations to those who have family members in the audience. Most important, congratulations to all those individuals who've stood beside you while you've had your achievements. They celebrate them right alongside you as well. For you, for Brock University, I believe you would agree with me, it is indeed a very, very special day to celebrate. Thank you so much.
Madam Chancellor, Reggie Leach is a celebrated Canadian who has risen to the highest levels of success. Many fondly remember him as the Riverton Rifle, a Philadelphia Flyers hockey legend who played almost 1,000 games in the NHL, winning the Stanley Cup in 1975 and playing for Team Canada in the 1976 Canada Cup. Playing 14 seasons in the NHL, Reggie Leach is the First Nations player to reach superstar status. He was a goal scorer who was the first NHL player to ever reach 80 goals in a season, including playoffs. Now he is an even bigger champion for a generation that is too young to recall his record-breaking games and his legendary 115-mile-per-hour slap shot. His outstanding community and career achievements include the successful creation of the Shoot to Score hockey school that he opened with his son Jamie and reaches more than 2,000 children each year. As the only Aboriginal father-son duo to win Stanley Cup, Reggie has been integral in imparting all of his wisdom and skill development knowledge he gained during his professional career to the next generation of aspiring young hockey players. Reginald is a national best-selling book author. He often provides leadership and motivational talks to First Nations, Inuit, and Métis individuals and communities to help shape attitudes and concern for education. He's an outstanding mentor, coach, and role model in the community Andek Omni Koning First Nation of Manitoulin Island, where he currently resides, as well as for Aboriginal youth and Indigenous students across Canada. He is committed to excellence and is driven to make a difference by giving back and steering people in the right direction. As a result, he has received numerous awards for his accomplishments in sport and recognition for his contributions to the well-being of Indigenous communities. Reginald has and continues to be a supporter of youth, encouraging them to achieve their dreams, both in athletics and in education. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present Reginald Leach to receive at your hands the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Reggie, I'm so proud to be part of this ceremony. You have taught us all so many important things in your life. Reggie Leach, I admit you to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and I grant you all the rights, privileges,
and insignia pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I take pleasure in calling on Dr. Leach to deliver the convocation address.
Well, my God. This is very, very humble for me to accept this. I was talking to some people earlier is that I was actually excited in the room waiting in the back to come out here, and I usually don't get excited about anything. It's sort of like a hockey game where you guys watch the guys in the playoffs today. They're all on the blue line, listening to the national anthem, and they're rocking back and forth, and once the puck drops, game's on. So that's the way I approach life. For myself, I've been the luckiest person in the world, I always say, because I lived in the white man's world, I lived the First Nation world, and I'm not perfect. I have made a few bad choices in my life as youngsters, but I'm looking around the room today and watching everybody else and listening to everybody speak, and I'm looking at all the young graduates here across all over the place, and to me is that your life is just beginning. Your life is going to be bright for you if you make the right choices in life. And the thing is about that is, guys, is that nobody can be successful except all you guys can be acceptable because you have your parents back there, you have your grandparents, you have your families. And that's very important. And a lot of you people probably came from small communities. Like for myself, I came from a small community of Riverton, Manitoba, and I grew up as a First Nation people among Icelanders, Ukrainians, and different nationalities, but they all supported me, and I still give them all the credit in the world, and the town was only 500 people, and I still support the town today because of what they gave me back when I was a youngster, when I was 10, 11, 12, and 13 years old. Because you don't forget those things, and it comes back to you later on in life. And to me, it's very important. For myself, as being a hockey player, that was just a small part of my life journey. Playing junior hockey, I was just sitting up there and watching. And I'm looking at all the students. I said, well, they all went to 4 years of university. It was like me going and playing my 4 years of junior hockey. And then I had to start my life at the age of 20, going into the National Hockey League and that. And I was very lucky because not too many people get the chance to complete their dreams and goals. I always wanted to play in the National Hockey League. I always wanted to be the leading goal scorer in the league, which I did. Another thing to you guys, when I got drafted in 1970, I got to play with the best player in the world. I was his door opener because I didn't play very much. I was young. I would play with Bobby Orr in 1970. And at that time, he was the best player in the world. He still, I think, is the best player in the world. And so those opportunities I had as a First Nation kid coming out of a small community, having a chance to live in the big city and meeting different people in life, and all the students here, guys, is that everything isn't going to be perfect. It really isn't. The world out there is big, and I hope that each one of you guys, when you enter this world and the workforce, and that is that, remember where you guys came from. Remember when you first come to university, you had the focus of what you wanted to do when you first year you came here. Now you're 4 years later, and I hope you guys still have the drive to continue off what you guys want to do in life. It's very, very, it's going to be tough. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to make good choices. You're going to make a lot of bad choices. And that's why you have the support that everybody that's sitting behind you is that they're the supporters for you guys. And, you know, never forget who supported you guys for you guys to come to the university here. That, and to me, is very important. Kindness. To me today, kindness, respect, leading in the way for others is very important to me in life. You know, I know that when I was probably your age, I would probably say, well, you know, I can do what I want and go along, and things will happen perfectly. But they really don't. You know, it's you know, you make a lot of bad mistakes as youngsters, and because you know, when I talk to young kids from ages 9 to 14 years old, you know, they don't talk to you very much. I'll ask them a question, they'll say, I don't know. I don't know. Then all of a sudden they're 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What do you think they say? I know. I know. It's amazing how they get that smart in 1 year, from 14 to 15. And those are the things that I do for myself today, is that I dedicated myself to the youth across the country, not just First Nation, everybody, because to me it's a goal in my life that I want every young person to be successful. And to me it's very important, and it's a great start for all you young people right now today, graduating and everything else. And like I said before, your life is just starting. It's up to you guys if you want it to be. You know, like we said, it's nice and sunny out here, but it's cloudy out there. So you have to decide what you want, what your life you want to be all the time. And to me, it's very important to treat everybody the same. Doesn't matter what nationality you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. It's very important to treat everybody as one. We as Canadians, we have to learn to work together as one. The world that you guys are going into, you're going to find a lot of things like that they don't work together, and that's one of the things that is up to each and one of you guys to try to get everybody to work together as one nation, and that's one of the things that Canada will be better. Brock University is doing a wonderful job by bringing in First Nations representatives to their university, and that's a start. Maybe other universities will follow them along the line, and they're just trying to make this world better for everybody and for all the youngsters. And you know what I said? I could talk here all day because I only got 7 minutes. But all I can say to the young people here today is that whatever choice you make, you own that choice, good or bad. And think about what I said. Don't blame other people for your bad choices. Kids today, all they want to do is take credit for their good choices and blame everybody else for the bad choices they make. And I always say that you're the one that made the choices, so don't blame everybody else. And the guys, again, I'd like to thank everybody for giving me this doctor's degree, I guess, honorary doctor's degree, and it's a fun life. You know, I'm very, very lucky in the part of I completed my goals, and I hope that each and one of you guys, when you go into this big world, when you have your own families and everything else, complete all your goals in your life, and move on and being positive and everything else. And again, guys, I just want to thank you guys for inviting me here, and to all the students here that are graduating here, good luck, and may your life journey be successful. Thank you.
I take pleasure in inviting Assistant Professor Adam McNeil from the Department of Health Sciences to receive the Brock University Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching.
I believe this is a part of the moment we've been waiting for as well. Will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their various and several degrees and certificates.
I admit you to your several degrees and certificates. You may be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Doctor of Philosophy.
Ali Bailey, recipient of the Jack Miller Excellence in Research Award and the Spirit of Brock Medal. Greg Inglis, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award and the Jack Miller Excellence in Research Award.
I now ask the university's newest PhDs to join their faculty colleagues on stage. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Arts.
Catherine Gatt, Emily Beth Harris. Rachel Sarah Richmond, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award in Applied Health Sciences, Demi Toms. Stefanos Telios, Lauren Wilkes.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Master of Science.
Tony Adbero, Harish Agarwal. Aaron Dale Bridge, Garrick Neville Foreman. Sergio Alejandro Hernandez, Alyssa Ann Jackson. Stephanie Clock, Stephanie Reichel, recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Award in Applied Health Sciences. Alexander Watson, Alexandra Wolischuk.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the Bachelor of Arts honors.
Kira Morgan Alcock, Mariana Monterio Andrade. Carly Mae Blanchette with first class standing. Chloe Judith Charbonneau. Autumn Emily Kahn. Paige Alexandra Crawford. Jocelyn Marie DeFlute with first class standing. Helen Mai Han Din. Molly Grace Doraliers. Annie Winley Patricia Fryer. Rabinder Kaur Gill, Olivia Holmes with first class standing. Erin Michelle Castra, Maheen Ahmed Khan. Allison Marie McKinnon, Pooja Masuria. Arug Fatima Mohammed with first class standing. Janae Shauna Poulin. Jessie Ray Ann Schroeder. Amy Christine Smith. Andrea Weishis with first class standing, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Child Health. Sarah Wheats. Megan Eleanor Williamson. Brittany Ann Woods.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the Bachelor of Arts 3-year.
Anne-Marie Adu, Mohammed Talal Ajarbo. Lakin Alexandra Bowden, Emily Allison Bowden. Chanel Victoria Basu, Alexander Daniel Sabowski. Miljana Danstovic, Emery Dion DeMarco. Jennifer Danielle Gale, Ravleen Gill. Allison Ann Hartog, Brandon Earl James. Vibhuti Sapna Jethva, Mohammed Kasim Kawaja.
Marie Anna Victoria Kucha Charnota.
Marie Ann Victoria Kucha Charnota. Mary Ann Munir Memon. Emily Christine Pollock, Parthvi Raj. Monica Janeth Rivera, Carrington Stanko. Delaney Schuyler Stanley, Angeli Kristen Sutharan. Kateri Ann Vanderhayden, Sydney Wheeler.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the Bachelor of Public Health honors.
Esther Orfori Agmang, Hiba Ali. Mona Ali Ahmad, Stella Opong Apo. Hang on, can you back up a bit, please? Thank you. Marcel Asmini, Brittany Ulexis Bollebrook. Brendan Burke with first class standing, Angela Mary Cherubini. Nayab Chaudhry, Chloe Selena Cooper. Zuhal Dahi, Alyssa Erica Deer with first class standing. Agoho Esther Agibor, Abby Marie Ferris. Lorenzo Miguel Flores, Adiva Samaranda Fox. Jada Galicia Galindo, Emily Della Gash with first class standing. Jacqueline Rose Gloria Gates with first class standing, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award in Public Health. Stephanie Geltz. Crystal Gould with first class standing. Caitlin James with first class standing. Courtney Ramos Jaquin. Sierra Nicole Lancia. Haley Lutz with first class standing. Ava May Christina Mackay. Cody Malone with first class standing. Amy Brianne McIntyre. Lindsay Elizabeth Moore. Kevin Vin Wen. Sally Wen with first class standing. Asia Nouri. Megan Elizabeth Pelot. Ashley Marie Peralta. Ta Du Pan. Vanessa Pimeno. Cassandra Carol Priest with first class standing. Megan Olivia Rand with first class standing. Madeline Grace Richinger. Andrea Rose Sacco with first class standing. Ariana Krista San Diego. Megan Ray Scott. Yeah. Kennedy Pearl Shannon with first class standing. Manpreet Singh. Elizabeth Sweener with first class standing. Zachary Zabo. Sophie Serene Tasker. Jason Adam Valermosa. Emily Jane Elizabeth Weatherspoon.
Okay, it's a switch. You're good.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the Bachelor of Science honors.
Allegra Karen Albrecht with first class standing. Shayna Courtney Allen with first class standing. Christopher Joseph Aspiris with first class standing. Ishana Atukorala. Edelyn Benares. Jeremy Richard Barlow. Brooke Victoria Bishop. Bailey Jolynn Bondi. Anel Emakwa Bonsu. Brittany Lynn Booth. Jean-Fen Kai. David Campbell with first class standing, recipient of the Distinguished Graduating Student Award, Medical Sciences. Robert Xavier Campbell Pereira. Katrina Margra Cabernera. Amy Eves Chalupa. Kennedy Clement. Robert William Edward Crozier with first class standing. Andrea Lee Daffel with first class standing. Joelle Rosaria Deschalettes with first class standing. Olivia Marie Dim with first class standing. Kaylin Mark Daughtry with first class standing. Sarah Joan Dow. Lauren Duguay. Mario Elks with first class standing. Nicholas Fisher with first class standing. Madison Catherine Gagnon with first class standing. Leonardo Geron with first class standing. Gabrielle Monique Glatt. Cassandra Lindsay Gordon with first class standing. Sophie Isabel Hamstra with first class standing. Valentina Hormuz. Cara Ippolito with first class standing. Nicholas John Ivatak with first class standing. Lalima John. Fuad Jibril. Dhruv Jivan with first class standing. Abdul Muez Khan. Hyung Jun Kim with first class standing. Heather Lakin. Sarah Lawless. Jessica Alexandra Lopez. Riley Fiona Madill. Aliza Malik with first class standing. Kate Jillian Rumley Mamo with first class standing. Daniel Matthias Marco with first class standing. Brooke Medin. Avery Rain Marooney with first class standing. Jensen Elaine Murphy with first class standing. Lily Summer Nikashi, Chizoba Eshoning Onukwuluji. Jessica Emma Oswald, recipient of the Julie Buffard Health Sciences Award. Leandra Kathleen Parker with first class standing. Sierra Lane Pember with first class standing. Ashley Mary Leona Pierce. Dominica Maria Pochta. Michaela Ann Point with first class standing. Myrna Samif Abdraf. Joshua Todd Raycraft with first class standing.
Could you skip my middle name? Absolutely.
Alicia Rose. Melissa Rouillard with first class standing. Kushnuma Banu Said with first class standing. Veronica Sansada with first class standing. Katerina Elizabeth Schertzer with first class standing. Olivia Ann Scott with first class standing. Andrew Allen Sharp with first class standing. Jasmine Jordan Singleton. Marona Summer. Emily Stedman. Aisha Tariq. Deborah Termini with first class standing. Ellel Theogartnam. Jasmine Jacqueline Arlene Tom with first class standing. Samantha Jo Thompson. Justice Michael Tremblay with first class standing. Kimberly Elizabeth Von Yu. Katrina Wells. Brianne Nicole Westera. Kennedy Whitley. Ashley Victoria Mary Wilkinson. Caitlin Adriana Wood with first class standing. Melissa Yo with first class standing. Luxana Crystal Young with first class standing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing honors.
Susanna Adaman. Brady Mitchell Allen. Shelly Ann Anderson with first class standing. Sydney Olivia Andrew with first class standing. Simran Atwal. Christine Babin with first class standing. Stephen Barnhart. Spencer James Blake. Jenna Boyle. Holly Elizabeth Brown. Michaela Olivia Campbell with first class standing. Asha Maria Chaco. Melissa Christine Court with first class standing. Christina Elizabeth Couteau. Carolyn Ann Dinar with first class standing. Brooke Alexandra Daughtry with first class standing. Carly Marie Doucette with first class standing. Madeline Ann Zizronian with first class standing. Jamie Christine Edmiston with first class standing. Kathleen Bernice Edwards.
Can you just do first and last? And it's Fabi.
Emily Fabi. Kristen Teresa Farbotko. Carolyn Lenora Ferenik. Shaylin Elise Fitzpatrick with first class standing. Janelle Solange Francis. Brittany Nicole Froze.
Shaylin Pipe. Haley Gardner.
Shaylin Fife with first class standing. Kaylee Gardner. Lisa Luciana Gearing. Nicole Grace Getler. Simrat Kaur Gill with first class standing. Megan Harrison. Megan Alicia Havenga. Meg Elizabeth Heisel with first class standing. Austin Brody Halima. Jacqueline Claire Hoisley with first class standing. Sasha Jansen with first class standing. Olivia Janice with first class standing. Shazmin Kassam. Brittany Angel Kint with first class standing. Kayla Judith Krasner with first class standing. Anna Natalia Krolikowska. Jessica Kudla. Taylor Laidlaw. Tanis Rose Laramie. Brittany Amanda Leong with first class standing. Rachel Ann Lindsay with first class standing. Inotande Mayele. Sarah Marchuka with first class standing. Caitlin Martin. Lauren Nicole Martin with first class standing. Spencer Robert Monsell. Catherine Mazur. Mallory Linda McKee with first class standing.
Can you say Julia Catherine Diane McKinley?
Julia Catherine Diane McKinley with first class standing. Olivia McLean. Tori Ann Menard. Emily Milliken with first class standing. Tanner Alexander Mills with first class standing. Jacqueline Patricia Monteroso Perez. Brittany Alexandria Moore with first class standing. Rosemarie Lauren Moretti with first class standing. Holly Jean Morris with first class standing. Brianna Morrison. Shaylee Conchetta Moshella with first class standing. Brooke Alexandra Mountney with first class standing. Megan Moylan. Sydney Victoria Nantel.
Mina Pander. Mina Pander.
Mina Pander with first class standing. Rebecca Louise Amber Perry with first class standing. Genevieve Femister with first class standing. Alana Rose Peach. Jamie Paz Presto. Sydney Margaret Puglia with first class standing. Stephanie Dawn Quinn. Robin Leanne Reeves. Sabrina Noel Ragudo. Joseph Remington with first class standing. Zara Francis Ryan. Alyssa Camille Sajul. Erin Elizabeth Scatolin with first class standing. Emily Jane Mary Schroeder. Jamie Ann Simpson. Vanessa Sharda with first class standing. Evan Adrian Spicer. Alana Tapp with first class standing. Diana Tat with first class standing. Natasha Rose Tarovich. Jessica Ivy Thompson. Arna Thorensen with first class standing. Jordan Claudia Tumullo. Crystal Marianne Van Kessel. Chelsea Marie Verhoeven. Joseph Emmanuel Vigo with first class standing. Nicole Marguerite Vincent. Janessa Claire Way. Courtney Lynn Westbrook. Laura Teresa Werkowski with first class standing. Alexandra Louise Wolick with first class standing. Hannah Margaret Woodbridge.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to all their several degrees and certificates in absentia. Miigwech.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended awarding of a Dean's Medal to the graduate in each faculty with the highest standing in a first honors degree and a first pass degree. I take pleasure in inviting Daniel Bezad to accept this award.
That was an awesome show of support from the families. Thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, I love it. I think that's everyone that's graduated saying thank you. Good morning, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the Platform Party, and of course, our graduates and their families and friends. As president of the Brock University Alumni Association and an alumna from the Sport Management class of 2005, I'm honored to be here today to congratulate each of you for receiving your degree this morning. You are officially Brock alumni now. Let's give a round of applause. Woo! This gives me chills. But what does it mean to be a part of this community? It means that today you join a community of more than 100,000 graduates who are willing to connect with you, work with you, mentor you, and advocate for you in your personal growth and professional development. It means that the network that you've built as a student will continue to grow and evolve as you shape this next chapter in your life. When you leave campus today, remember that the value of your degree is a reflection of the personal and professional successes of all of us. As alumni, it is our collective responsibility and privilege to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. Every success, no matter how big or small, contributes to the reputation of this university, and in turn makes an impact on the value of every single Brock degree, not just in the gymnasium right now, but every degree that came before you and every degree that's yet to come. As you start this new chapter in your lives, see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. Share your Brock experience with others, and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know what you've been up to, so please keep in touch. Please share your personal email so that we can get in touch with you. Follow us on social media, attend events, drop by the alumni office on campus to say hello whenever you're back. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. I invite all of you to join us outside in the alumni tent after today's ceremony, where you can get your first taste of being part of the Brock alumni community. And I guess find shelter from the rain, although it's looking pretty good out there. Congratulations, class of 2019, and welcome to the Brock University Alumni Association. And go Raptors!
Well, just look at everyone. Isn't this fantastic again? Today you have participated in celebrating the graduation of our students, and it's with pride that I say our alumni. Each of our graduates has studied hard, completed the degree requirements here at Brock University. You have attended, all of you, you've attended today's ceremony, but indeed, you've done so much more. You've supported, assisted, guided many of our students graduating today, and their success is, as was mentioned, your success. You have succeeded in contributing to the academic and professional achievements of our graduates before you, as well as post-secondary education taking place right here in the Niagara region. For those of you who are visiting, I think you would share with me that this is such an outstanding region. I hope that you'll have a chance to travel through and take a look at all the sites. It's just a fantastic part of Canada. Today, we have helped to achieve the dreams of those who assisted in establishing the university in 1964. Our students, our graduates, today have become alumni members, and I look forward to their involvement and contribution to the vitality of the university in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to each of our graduates here today. At this time, I would ask that we also take a moment to recognize those who have worked and volunteered to make the ceremony a most special occasion for us all. So to all of them, many of them are standing in the aisles and around the room. To them, congratulations and thank you as well. They've indeed made it a special day for us all. At this time, I would like to ask that we take a moment as well to recognize all of those individuals in the audience who've contributed to each of you who've graduated today. To them. Well, in this phrase, I'll use the term conclude. Let's see. We will now conclude by singing O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, will all family and friends and supporters please remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. We'd like to, at this time, also invite you afterwards to join everyone at the alumni tent that's located outside. So might I ask you to please rise and join in. Merci, Miigwech, thank you. At this time, it's my great honor to declare this convocation dismissed. Thank you so much.